Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Frantic Fanny's journey through the 4Ps. My name's Tabitha Pascoe and I'm the business and lifestyle game changer, and I help ambitious and passionate business owners create a business that supports the lifestyle they truly desire. And I do it in 4 ways. I do it through personal development, people, process and performance. Now, this week we are looking at Frantic Fanny's ideal client. Now, my ideal client is Frantic Fanny, but who was Frantic Fanny's ideal client? Now, this was quite a long process that we went through, but really it was about thinking, who does she want to work with? Who does she enjoy working with? Who's going to reward her the most? And what's going to be in line with her mission? So the first thing we started to look at was, if she looked at her current business model, where does the business come from that would allow her to create a sustainable, profitable business that she doesn't need to be working in? So when she wants to start her family, which was part of the reason we started working together, was she wanted to sustain her business so that she wasn't actually working in it all the time. So what we knew was there was lots of things she did in her business. There was loads of things she could have focused on because she did entertainment. So anything from her own tribute bands to stilt walking, to fire artistry, to face painting, to it was endless. It was like an endless montage of things that she delivered in her business to her clients. So on the face of it, it seemed quite challenging to nail that down to kind of an ideal client that we were going to focus on. So the first thing I did is say, okay, out of all the clients you work with, who gives you the best return on your investment? So when we started looking at that, it was the corporate, it was the marketing agencies and the marketing companies. So that was our first point. Okay, so we need to focus on those types of companies. Okay, so what type of companies are they and what do they do? So we started looking at that. And then it was like, well, what are they going to spend? So we want people doing regular events every year. So we looked at, okay, so how many events would you want them to do each year, or how much would they spend? So we came down to these corporate, these marketing companies, talking to either the marketing manager or the marketing director, who were going to be having events with a spend of a minimum of 10k a year. So that was kind of where we got to with that. And then she was talking about, well, actually I really enjoy working with the type of companies where I can really express my creativity, who really I can work in collaboration with to create their one-stop shop of events. So the other criteria was, okay, an ideal client will want a bit of everything. They'll want to create a bespoke solution. They'll want to create events where Fanny could do all of the things that she does. So everything from creating an event, which meant getting everything from the table decorations to the entertainment, to the music, to the whatever, to do all of that. So she would be involved from the concept side of it and really give advice and consultation on how to create the most amazing, memorable experience for the people at that event. So that's what we looked at. She wants people she could work in collaboration with and really be able to support in creating a one-stop shop event, an experience. So that's what we started to nail down, and then we started to look at the actual attributes of the people she would be targeting. So we got clear on that and who that would be. What else did we get clear on? Oh, there was lots of things, but they were the main things, was being in line with, people she enjoyed working with, people that are going to basically reward her the most handsomely for doing the work, the best return on your investment, and also in line with her mission, which is all about creating a one-stop shop and memorable experiences, memorable events. So that's what we looked at. And as I said, it was a long process, but it was totally awesome because then we were really focused. So if this is my ideal client and I want more of these that will allow me to step out of my business eventually, then these are who we targeted. So that was kind of the first big step in the marketing aspect of her business, is getting really clear about who she was targeting and who she was going after. And she came up with the common thing that people come up with when they talk about focusing on ideal clients. I mean, she had more than one ideal client, but that was the one we were really focusing her energy on, which is, well, if I do that, I won't get other business, which is just not true, because even when you're marketing and you're focusing on an area, you'll still get business coming from other places. People will still be attracted and magnetised to whatever it is that you do, even though they don't necessarily fit into that box. So not to worry about kind of niching. Anyway, so that was Frantic Fanny's journey into identifying who her ideal client was, or still is actually. So yeah, that's this week. So next time we are going to be looking at recruitment. So that time when Fanny realised she couldn't do it all and that she needed support, she needed resource in helping her to grow her business, so she wasn't doing it all. So yes, we're going to look at how she started to recruit people to do some of the work that she was doing. So that's next time, that's in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Every other Thursday, 11 AM on Facebook, and of course it's on my YouTube channel, which is Game Changer Tabitha, or you can go to my website, which is www.gamechangertabitha.co.uk, where you can find Frantic Fanny's vlog. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If any of it's resonated with you, I'd love to hear about your ideal client. Who is your ideal client? Do you know who they are? Do you know where they hang out? And do you know what you want from them? So I'd love to hear anything you have to say about Ideal Client or Frantic Fanny, and I will see you in 2 weeks. See you now, bye!